everybody, Shan and Jewel here from Travel RT Adventures.
Hello. Today we are in
Angels Camp, California at the museum
and visitor center.
Join us on our great adventure.
Yes.
Here's the mining and ranching. How to make a wooden wheel. Huh. Carpentry shop. Hello, how are you? Good.
The metalworks.
Ah.
And if you go to the Save Mart parking lot there, you can see the ruins of the actual building, of the original building. And there's a placard on it you can read. And I didn't realize that's what it was until last week. Oh wow! I grew up here, right? And I have memories as a child jumping on across those. I just thought they were rocks. I didn't know what it was.
Huh.
And so to kind of have that come full circle for me last week was like, oh, that's really cool.
Right?
A little bit more depth to where I live.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. And it's like, then I learned it, like, duh. It's like Tim's my husband and my preschool teacher.
Yeah.
Small town.
It is a small town. There's a lot of that up here. We're really only one person away from each other.
Hemp and wool look a lot alike.
Yes, they do.
That feels more like potato sacky.
More what?
Potato sack. And this feels softer.
Yeah. This is more coarse
Yeah.
and stiff.
Sounds great.
Wonder if it gets softer though.
Like the hem?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like if it.
Over time, as it wears.
Yeah, after you
It
wash
might.
it and everything, it might loosen up.
Might not.
I wonder how much gold is still
Here?
Yeah.
Enough to bring people over to pan for it.
Wow.
I personally haven't found any, but there is still the quartz vein that runs through this property right here. This property is built on top of the quartz mine.
Oh wow.
Actually, over here we have a display that shows the
map of the mines.
well, no, it shows the dollar amount that was produced by the mines
Oh.
in the area.
Oh wow.
And the deepest shaft that they mined.
Wow.
So there's one, the Carson
Good
Pillar,
Lord.
which is right down 49. So if you go down through downtown Angels, instead of turning left, you go straight. You'll see up on the hillside signage for the Carson Hill mine.
Wow.
But that was almost a mile deep.
Wow.
I could not imagine being underground half a mile
No.
with a candle on my.
Yeah, no.
That's it. That's it. And you just, what if one day you make somebody upset and they just come up behind you and walk away?
Oh, that'd be horrible. So how big is this nugget?
What?
An astounding 195 troy pounds. So how much is that in ounces?
That's a lot.
Yeah. A lot. Maybe like 100 ounces?
Well, you figure a troy ounce is.
No, it's a
like-
troy pound.
Well, there's 16 ounces to a pound. So times.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big.
And at today's price, so what is it, like
Oh my God.
3,400 an
Yeah,
ounce?
right.
Yeah, that's like You're retiring and living really good on that.
It's your kids' retirement too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's your kids' backup money. There's also, if you go to Ironstone Vineyards in Murphy's, they have wonderful grounds there. It's just beautiful to walk through. But they also have a massive, real gold nugget on display.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If you're interested in seeing it, I always thought it was cool.
Under our feet.
Yes.
I mean, we could fall 1,050 feet right as now.
I mean,
No, we're not. It doesn't
like
say
that.
you're on the deepest shaft. It just says we're at Angel's
If the
Mine.
San Andreas Fault gets a little cranky, maybe. But that water wheel that's out there, that was manufactured on site to power the tools used for the mine.
Dang.
So, you know, the gold rush started with people finding the gold in the rivers. They would come
Yeah.
over here for the lumber and that kind of stuff. And I forget who it was, but one of the owners of that operation, one of the first operations like that, they saw gold in the river and they tried to keep it a secret. So they told their business partner, "Hey, this is what I found. Don't tell anybody." But their employees had also started noticing, and word spread very, very quickly, and so people started coming over for the gold cans and using their sluice boxes and rockers and long ponds and all that. And then, after all the placer gold was tapped out, they transitioned to lode mining, where they'd go underground and try to mine the quartz veins and try to find the iron deposits and pull it out in big pieces and chunks. And that's when we got the massive industry, right? And as everything goes in America, we have what starts out as an individual endeavor, then becomes corporatized,
Right.
privatized, and then
Goes to hell.
Yep.
and
Yep.
it had a massive impact on the environment too. We moved trillions of cubic yards of dirt, enough to flood the Sacramento Valley, as well as to affect the water levels in the Delta and the Bay Area.
Wow.
That's how much dirt was moved from this area.
Wow.
Where'd they
Trillions.
move it to? Just
down
around.
rivers.
Damn.
Yeah. So we'd pull it out of the hillside, we'd find a quartz vein or an iron deposit, and we'd start pulling dirt and pulling dirt. And with the hydraulic mining and no regulations on it, all that dirt had to go down somewhere, right? And it ended up going down into those rivers and tributaries all the way to the bay. I do ask that you don't these things.
Yeah, eyes only, please.
Sorry. That's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'll be mad next time. No, there was one gentleman in here last week. Did Tim take you to the archive room back there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I took some guests back there, and this gentleman, he meant well. He was a wonderful person, but he was leaning on one of the record players.
Oh,
"Sir,
man.
I'm so sorry to ask, but please don't." He had already leaned. He was leaning on the fire truck up there.
Quit leaning.
Yeah. They also hold themselves up. I always feel bad when I have to ask people.
Yeah.
That is weird.
The cores?
Yeah. Because you'd think when they drill, it'd be like a solid drill piece.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, it was hollow in the center.
Now they got to see what's down there.
Yeah. That stuff's really weird looking.
Paraclase. It's almost like paper. Crystallized paper.
Yeah, or like some kind of plant or feather or something. Whoa, is that copper?
Copper precipitate.
Oh, duh.
Well, I'm not that smart. I'm just reading the labels.
He's not. He can't read very well.
Well, I don't. I'm more into what I'm looking at than the little white pieces of paper beside them.
Completely fair.
Man, that'd be so awesome. That. Holy crap! Look at that one.
I know.
Solar salt. What the?
Ponds from evaporating ponds in the south end of San Francisco Bay. That's like by where we were.
Yeah.
That's crazy
And they
looking.
kept. Yeah, it was because they'd flood it and then it'd evaporate and you'd see all the salt and then flood it again.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the hell are they doing?
Well, that and all the trace metals and stuff that we would use to dilute the gold and stuff and separate it, we would use mercury and arsenic,
Right.
and all that went down with the rivers too.
Ooh. Yeah.
I wonder what the ground is like.
Oh wow, sandstone spikes.
Oh, that zebra sandstone is really cool looking.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm always fascinated by the Mariposite. It's a compound there's barite and some other things. And it's specific to Mariposa County and this kind of general area. And you don't really find it anywhere else. Hence the
Wow.
name Mariposa.
Hmm.
But I always saw it in the hillsides growing up and just kind of seeing the copper and stuff deposited in the side of the hills.
And that was just normal.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's normal stuff. I didn't realize how significant that was
Right.
geologically speaking.
Yes.
Those are, where in the hell do you find those? On the ground in a cave?
Yeah. So those are stalactites or stalagmites. Right?
Yeah.
There's also a place called Natural Bridges here, and it's natural bridges, right?
Oh, wow.
The water runs underground through 3 different caves, and you can see all the stalactites hanging from the ceiling.
That's cool.
I haven't been inside a cave since I was like 9 years old.
Hey, we go on the gold mine ride at Knox a lot.
Oh, well.
They have
my
lots
bad,
of those
my
in there,
bad.
okay?
We actually do have quite a few cave systems to explore around the county as well.
Yeah, I saw that. One of them that I saw was like the one with the big, huge stairs that you have to go up. And I was like,
That's one of the
we
caverns.
can't do that one.
There's a couple flatter ones, Mercer Caverns and California Caverns. Those are really cool. And it's just nice. You walk in as far as you want to go, and you can walk right back out.
Oh, that's cool.
That one and, well, 3 of them.
Yeah, that one's
one,
really
and that one's
shiny.
cool. Crazy. More petrified wood.
It gets so shiny.
I thought when I first saw that, I thought I saw lamb, and I was like, "What?" And it's like lamb. Okay.
It's interesting how some of these rocks resemble sliced meat.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
My grandpa used to have a rock polisher and stuff, and he'd make belt buckles and little things.
Okay.
And there was some that looked like freaking roast beef. Fat, real marbled.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What the hell are those things?" And he'd always use like tiger's eye and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Regain.
So do you help with the gold panning?
Yeah, I teach the kids.
Yeah.
Or people who are interested.
Uh-huh.
There's no gold in the troughs over there. It's all
Oh.
pyrite.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Oh man.
And where
there's
would a good place be if we wanted to go panning around here?
real gold panning?
Real gold panning.
Honestly, any creek in the county. Usually the bigger creeks like Angels Creek downtown, that's pretty much been panned out by all the local people.
Mm-hmm.
But if you follow that creek down a little bit further, then you have Carson Hill Mine. Anything that's running from the mines, you could find like trace amounts of gold in there. I can't guarantee it.
Oh, you said no. Okay, cool.
Should have brought our metal detectors.
Well,
Yes, metal detecting is huge up here.
Yeah.
Even if
I
you
told
don't
you to
find
bring
gold,
it.
you could
Oh. We
find
got to
something
get
cool.
them out and use them first.
Just buy another one.
Yeah, right.
There's a tractor supply over there.
Well, I've got 2 mine labs and a light.
Well, that's 3. You have 4 arms between the 2 of you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's very true. For a minute there, I thought that was a Model M.
If you go to New Maloney's Reservoir, there's the river that runs through it, or into it. That might be a good spot too.
Okay.
But anywhere on the Stanislaus River is going to be something. Even if you don't find gold, it's going to be something.
Yeah,
worth
it's something fun.
looking at
Yeah.
and enjoying.
We had a 1942 Model M.
John Deere.
Yeah. That thing was a beast.
Renowned circus legend.
Lots of torque, lots of gold.
Oh, yeah, man.
Wow.
Dogs like this big around.
The blacksmith shop.
Really? Yeah. And then sometimes longer, but you'd have to fuck it. And I always worry about breaking to lose my grind. J.
So this is the end.
JL Case steel threshing machine.
Oh, wow. We'll walk by these guys and then we should be done here at the museum. Look at the quartz in the ground.
Yeah.
Dang,
That
that's
rosy
cool.
piece right there.
That one was coming up. Look at that. That is cool. That's cool. Could be.
Stepped on a big piece.
Just like all over the place.
Yeah.
Wow. And that was the end of our video for the mining and ranching.
At Angels Camp Museum.
Yeah, it was a very interesting place.
Yes, they got a lot of neat, interesting artifacts. A lot of old history.
Yes.
Western history. So, until next time.
See you soon.